heater 2 inches down from the navel. The moo point. 2 inches down from the navel. Here's the navel. Here's the triple heater. Moo point. So, what's the first?
Oh,
Working
sorry.
on the leg.
Okay, so lower arm. Let the elbow rest on the futon and the forearm rest on the hara.
Okay.
Futon?
So we're going to the inside of the fourth finger.
Oh, yes, sorry. Press the triple heater from the inside of the fourth finger. This says third. Third finger up the center of the forearm between the radius and ulna.
The third finger?
The third finger.
Okay. So it's easy to find triple heater on the forearm because we have the radius, this bone here that moves. This is the radius that twists. And we have the ulna, and so it's between those two.
And this also says hold triple heater 5 with heart protector 6 on either side of the forearm.
Okay.
And this says 3 inches from the wrist crease.
Okay, so change it to 2. So now I'm going to hold those. You know, it does vary. Those points vary, so, you know, it could be a little lower. You feel around and you think where you feel it. So I'm holding the pericardium 6 and the triple heater 7.
5.
5. Triple heater 5. Okay, and what does this do? What are these? It's the inner gate and the outer gate. So I'm going to continue up there. Now when we come to the elbow, we're going to go in between these two bumps, the olecranon and this process here, and then to get onto the upper arm, we make a nice stretch. So we find the bottom outer corner of the acromion, which is triple heater 14. And so we're going to connect. We're going to go on the back of the arm. And we're heading toward the back of the acromion. Kind of comes up a little bit. Okay. Next.
Clock stretch and overhead arm stretch to transition to sit above head.
Okay. So we can just do a little transition to get up there, to get up above his head. Heart protector, this is liver. And now we can do the overhead. Remember this? Whoops. And so next, just so that you know, from triple heater 14, the triple heater goes parallel to the gallbladder on top of the shoulder. And just where gallbladder 21 is, in the center here, if you go back an inch, that's triple heater 15. And then it's really nice to stretch the triple heater out like this. And you can really pull this meridian. Next.
Starting at triple heater 23, cross temple to triple heater 21, upper attachment of the ear, and then descend just front of the ear, SI 18 and GB 2.
All right, so we're going to the head, and we could do both sides at the same time. So the final point of the triple heater is at the corner of the eyebrow. It's interesting, and you'll notice there is definitely a groove. There's a space at the triple heater as we go toward the ear. So how are we going to press that space? You know? I don't think we just want to squeeze it as hard as we can. I'm lingering in the center of the space. Did you see his jaw?
Mm-hmm.
When I squeeze it like that, I don't think it's going to have a big effect. But if you're just going to have to find your way, and there's infinite ways to press. So now I'm over here by the ear, so that's number 22. And then I'm going to go down toward the earlobe. I'm going to pass over small intestine 19 at the tragus area under the bone, and the gallbladder 2 at the base of the earlobe that overlaps with triple heater. Then we're going to go around the ear, and we're going to land on the mastoid process. It's just behind the ear, and it feels like a tooth, like a little fang. It's quite sensitive, actually. And so from here, we're going to come up the back of the ear, and we're going to come across here. So what we're doing is we want to be in the middle between the lower gallbladder line across the masseter muscle and the upper gallbladder line that's on the corner of the head. So we're coming in the middle of those. This is where the triple heater is. Working on the head is so important. Like we don't really do it enough as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to make it more of a priority. Okay, so now
And then we turn medial towards BL10 at occiput.
Oh, okay. So to work on the neck on the triple heater, it's just next to the bladder. So I would like you to warm up the neck first, like we usually do for bladder. Is that what we're up to?
Yep, Kambiki combing the muscle layer diagonally over the spine to the other side.
Okay. So we're just going to do this kind of smoothing out the sinew layer. The sinew layer is the muscle and skin. So it's like straightening out the bedspread over the bed. Just pull the wrinkles out of it. It's very soothing to the client. Then,
Putting fingertips together, gently lift each vertebrae.
okay, I start from the bottom. Each vertebra can have its own space. Sometimes you have to hold the head up. I'm putting it on my leg, actually, because sorry. So number 7 is a little bit out of alignment, so I'm noticing that in number 6. Number 7 has a little issue, so I'm going to be noticing that. You know which is 6 because when you bend your head back, 6 disappears. That's how when I lifted his head back so that I could feel which one bends into his neck. That's number 6. Next.
Place head on mother hand, fingers on occiput points, turn head to one side about 45 degrees.
Okay.
And press the TH meridian from head to shoulder on one side, transfer head to the other hand to the other side.
I don't know why I said head to shoulder. I think it's shoulder to head, so change that. Change to shoulder to head. It's easier.
Shoulder to...
So Silas felt Kyo on his hara, and on his neck it feels jutsu. So that's a distortion, a little distortion, and that probably triple heater is a good meridian for Silas today. Okay, so I just worked on the neck. Do I do the other side?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give a little more pressure on those vertebrae that are going back. Subluxed. And give them a little stretch. Do I do this now? Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Do a little stretch. This one. This one. It's good to stretch almost to the limit, but don't go to the limit, because let them have a choice. And it does just as much good to go almost to the limit than to go all the way to the limit. It's just I think it does better. It's better to do that than go all the way to the limit.
Okay. This is where you would do the shoulders, but you already did the shoulders.
Okay.
And then it just says repeat arm on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Lying on your stomach to do the.
I don't think I wanted to have that on the internet. This side, I'm just going to do it this way. This was the point that was in the Shiatsu book. It was here on this. So if this is the middle, the water, it would be the wood point. And remember, he read it to us, triple heater 3. Jordan read us that it was the gate of hope or something. It was something about hope. So that's here. You can find that one.
Wasn't that liver 3 he was talking about?
Liver 3 is here, and there was one on the triple heater 3 that's was highlighted in the Atlas book, and I was reading it. And I asked him, what is it? Why is it so great? Why do they want us to use that point? So then here's the number 5 of triple heater to hold with number 6 heart protector. And then you can come up this way. We work like this when we do large intestine, right? We come up just like this. So you can do the same thing with triple heater. So we're heading toward this notch here, between the olecranon and this process. So we come to the center of the 2 bones, and we just kind of jog over to here, kind of like we pick up to here again. And then we go on the back. "14" is here. You can stretch it like this. I think the triple heater likes to be stretched, by the way. Because I'll show you how to do a nice stretch when we get to the legs. Cell-to-cell communication. It's the fabric of every cell, it connects all of our parts. It's the web, it's the interweb. That's what the heart protector and the triple heater is. The interweb. Should we put a pause and then do the legs?